All right, real talk. If I had to start my freelance business from scratch with no skills, no connections, no clients, and no clue what to do, here is exactly what I would do in my first year to hit 6 figures. Stay tuned. Hey Posse, what's up? It's Alex coming at you this week with a highly requested video for all my brand new and aspiring freelancers out there. What I would do if I had to start over from scratch today. But first, if you're new to the crew, welcome. Every single week, I put out a new video with tips and tricks to help you excel in your freelancing, copywriting, and marketing businesses. So make sure you're subscribed to my channel and don't forget to hit that bell to be notified when my next video goes live. That way you will never miss a single video from me. Now, what you might not know about me is that I was actually a freelancer long before I ever started the Copy Posse. Yep, I was actually a freelancer for 8 years before starting my YouTube channel, and I was earning multiple 6 figures for many of those years. But it didn't always look that way. When I first started, I was barely scraping by. I was sleeping on an air mattress in my friend's apartment. I was stressed to the max and wondering how in the hell I was gonna pay my bills every single month. But then I finally started to find my groove a little bit. I found more reliable clients and I began bringing in more consistent income. My stress levels, were beginning to diminish and my confidence was going up. But I just want to share full transparency. In 2012, which was my very first year freelancing, my income was $43,288. Seriously. I looked at my tax return. In 2013, I made $168,978. So for me, it took me 2 years to actually reach 6 figures. Some of my students have done it in as little as 6 months. I know others who took 5 years to get there. And honestly, I know so many more who really couldn't even care less if they hit 6 figures because they aren't in it for the money. They are in it for a sense of fulfillment and purpose, or for the ability to just quit their job, spend more time at home, or travel and see the world while still making money. No vacation requests needed, right? Or a better work-life balance, spending more time with the people you love. I mean, it really doesn't get any better than that. And of course, freedom, right? Freedom with your schedule, freedom with your time, and freedom with your energy. That is really what makes freelancing so damn fulfilling. Of course, those are the real reasons why freelancing is so fulfilling on top of the money. So if you're thinking, wait, Alex, are you saying that freelancing can help me quit my 9-to-5 job, make 6 figures, travel the world, and create a life of freedom? Yep, that is exactly what I'm saying. And listen, I know I was skeptical at first too, but I did it in 2 years, right? There are some things that I would do the same, and there are things that I definitely would do differently to really crunch down that timeline to 1 year. So if I had to start my business from scratch with no skills, no connections, no clients, and no clue what to do, where would I start? Well, let me tell ya. Step number 1, choose your adventure. Right? Freelancing is fun and there are plenty of paths to success with freelancing. So to start, I would choose one high-income freelancing skill to offer to my clients. I would focus on that and only that. I wouldn't try to learn all the things at once. I wouldn't try to pitch myself as a generalist freelancer who does it all. I did that in the beginning. I was like a project manager and a writer and a blogger and all of that. I wouldn't pretend that I could help a company with all of their marketing needs. I wouldn't try to be a project manager, a VA, a social media manager, and a writer all rolled into one. Because a big mistake that I see a lot of newbies making is they try to do it all at once and consuming all of the content they can get their hands on, right? So they find some list of skills somewhere on the internet that says what a freelancer should do. Then they go out there and they buy a dozen marketing books, attend 18 masterclasses, all by different experts. They watch a million YouTube videos, they buy courses, they attend seminars, and then they wonder why the hell they feel so confused and overwhelmed. Newsflash, it is because you're trying to do all the things. So choose one skill that you think you would really love. It's that easy. So take some time to do some research and really dig into the path that you may want to take. And if you're curious to know what the 5 most in-demand freelancing skills are today, I have a video that you must watch next. I will link to that at the end of this video. So the next step, once you've chosen your adventure, right, the skill you want to master, is to move on to step number 2, find your mentor. So once I found the one skill I want to master, which was copywriting in my case, I would then find the one person who is doing what I want to do, and I would then go learn everything I could from them. The bottom line is this: if you're trying to learn from too many experts, it really will add to the confusion. Now, I'm not saying that you can't eventually expand your horizons and learn from a whole bunch of different people. That is what I do, but I have been doing this for a decade, right? So you absolutely can and should learn from many people, but in the beginning, when you're just getting started, you don't want to overwhelm yourself. yourself, you want to go deep before you go broad. All right, there are many different paths to success, and they all look a little different. Every teacher, mentor, or expert out there will have a slightly different approach, a different teaching style, and maybe different opinions on exactly how you should optimize your skills. Now, just because there are differing opinions out there on the internet doesn't mean that one is right and one is wrong. They likely all work when done right in the right, environment and atmosphere and client relationship and all of that, right? So after you've had some time to really practice your skills and then gain your own experience of what works and what doesn't work for you, then of course you'll be able to look at all of these different opinions objectively, and then you'll be able to take what actually resonates with you and leave what doesn't. However, when you're just getting started, which you probably are right now, all of these mixed messages can really leave you more confused and without a clear understanding of really how to do the thing you want to do. So when you focus on just one skill that you're learning from just one person, then you're getting a super clear roadmap, right? A direction of how to do what you want to do and what that adventure looks like. And that is the secret to accelerating your progress, skills, and income fast. So you choose your one skill, you choose the one person you want to learn from, and then really give yourself a few months to dive deep into actually learning the skills, watch all of their content, join their paid programs, take their courses, and learn. Be like a sponge that just sucks it all up. Then after you've learned enough and you are ready to start looking for clients, it's really time to create your offer, right? You want an offer that gets your ideal client's attention, which brings me to step number 3, craft your freelancer USP. Now, if you're wondering, Alex, what is a USP? A USP is a unique selling proposition, and it's basically the equivalent of your personal elevator sales pitch or how you communicate your service to potential clients. Now, the point here is to position yourself as the person who can help your clients get closer to their goals. Your USP needs to communicate what you offer, who you serve, and how you do it. And listen, no novels here. You really should be able to communicate your USP in like 10 seconds or less. So what do you offer? This is the number one thing that you do as a freelancer. A little hint, it's the skill that you chose from step 1. Now, if you wanted, you could go even one step further and nail down exactly what your ideal niche is, right? So it could be personal development, online education, beauty, health and fitness, real estate, pets, crypto. The list goes on and on and on. But if you're not sure yet, that's okay too. Just start somewhere. Next, who do you serve? Do you want to help coaches, entrepreneurs, authors, female-led brands, sustainable products, software, e-commerce companies, right? Get narrow and specific on who your ideal client might be. And finally, how do you do it? This is what services and deliverables you can offer. So do you want to do blog posts, sales copy, video scripts, email, social media, websites, homepages, ads, right? You name it. This should be an easy one because hopefully you just spent the last several months learning this skill from your one trusted mentor. So here's an example of a really clear USP statement that incorporates everything we just talked about, right? So as a copywriter, I might say, I help coaches craft website copy that is clear, effective, and personal to help them attract more leads and sales, right? So what I offer, copywriting. Who I serve, coaches who want more leads and sales. And how do I do it? Through killer website copy. All right, so you picked your one skill, you found your person, right? And you have crafted your USP. What's next? Step number 4, find clients. And I know, this is a big one, right? Once you know what you offer and who you serve and how you do it, it's time to get started finding clients. Now, listen, this could take 1 week, it could take months. There is no one-size-fits-all approach or journey or timeline for finding your first client. But the good news is, all you need is one to officially call yourself a freelancer. There are many different ways of finding clients, and I actually have an entire YouTube playlist dedicated to different strategies that you can use, and I will share a link to that below. But the important thing to remember here is that you won't land a 6-figure client on day 1. But you just need one client to say yes to one project, whether it's free or paid, and voila, you're writing copy for a real business that you can then add to your portfolio. So in these early months, work on building your roster of clients and taking on all the projects you can find. Yes, even the ones that don't sound all sexy or fun to start. You gotta get your feet wet before you can swim. Trust me on this one, take all the jobs, even the ones that other people don't want. Because only once you start building your experience, portfolio, and skills can you move on to step number 5, which is level up, charge more money, and attract bigger clients. This does not happen overnight, but you will have that hockey stick effect once you start getting your first few clients. Stick to your skill, stay 100% committed to leading with value, right? Learning from your mistakes and constantly improving, and you should be able to grow really fast. And as your skills improve, you'll be bringing in better results for your clients, which means you can raise your prices, be more selective with who you work with, and ultimately attract bigger name and higher paying clients. And poof, before you know it, you will be at the end of your first year with a skill that you've perfected, and you'll be charging premium rates to reflect it. Now, I realize that all of that is easier said than done, but rest assured, there is a step-by-step proven process that you can follow to make all of this happen. But that's way too much information to put in one single YouTube video, which is why I created a free 2-hour masterclass where I reveal everything you need to know to start and scale a freelance business from scratch. Even if you have zero experience and zero skills just yet. So if you're brand new to freelancing, or maybe the copywriting world, or maybe you're newer than new and haven't even started yet, and you're feeling a bit discouraged and overwhelmed, and you're wondering how the hell you're supposed to get started, find clients, and actually make money doing this whole freelancing thing, then make sure you check out this free training, because I promise you it is jam-packed with so much information and detailed step-by-step instructions for you to follow. So if you're interested in watching that, you can watch it for free by clicking the link in the description box below, and I will be back next week with a brand new video. Until then, I'm Alex. Ciao for now. All right, guys, if you enjoyed that video, make sure to check out the next one from me right here, and you can click right here to get a free gift. Have you been thinking about trading in your mind-numbing 9-to-5 for a lucrative freelancing business that gives you ultimate freedom and allows your creativity to flourish? If so, this video is for you.